ain't done a video in a while, but I mean, I was talking to someone and I've just thought about something that I don't really think too much about it, like to as far as talking to people about it and telling them, but I figured it's something I can share. Me, I've been through some crazy shit. I've had people do wild shit just to get inside my head and try to figure out who I am and how I think. And what happened is, instead of being who I should have been, instead of showing them me, not who I should have been, instead of showing them who I am and what really goes on in my mind, I stepped into their energy, because what I tend to do is I need to understand who you are so I know how to communicate with you. But that's very dangerous, because when you step into brokenness, you step into darkness, you step into voluntary evil, you can become that, and then you're looked at as bitter, or the angry black woman, or crazy, or this, that, and the other. But you're really just reflecting the energy of what it is that's attacking you, or the people that are around you that are not genuinely real, but they think they understand you, so they project that. And you're like, as an empath and intuitive, and sometimes especially ignoring my intuitive and knowing that I'm seeing this, I'm dreaming this, and I know what these people are to me, and I know what they do to me, and what they want to do to me and what they'll do to others. I still would ignore that, and I would just see them for what they were in front of me, as opposed to what I knew they were. And I would accept that, and I would become that, and that in turn turned me into something that I wasn't, and I became a battle with myself. So it's like, I don't feel the way other people feel. I don't move or think the way other people think, and I expect them to see and know what I know, understand what I understand, but they don't. And I, a lot of stuff in my head, I didn't share myself with the world in a way that I was told to. I haven't given myself as I should. I am a healer. I know what I am. I am an intuitive reader. I know what I am. I know a lot of things about me that I can do, and a lot of things that I see in other people that I don't talk about. So I realized that I must share certain gifts and certain things with the world. Everything doesn't have to be my secret and sacred space, but I have my boundaries, and that was another thing that I lacked, boundaries. But that's a whole nother video. And my heart just gave to who I thought I was going to give it to, because that's who I really wanted to give it to. And this is not just romantic, this is all over, friends, family, business partners, whatever. And it's like, I gave that all with the intention or the impression that I would get all of that back, because I gave so much. But it's like, I also had to remember the same thing I tell my kids forever: you have to accept people for who they are. If they wasn't shit, or they were selfish, or they was on what they was on, when you met them, they're gonna still be that person. You gotta accept them for who they are, and know your limits and your boundaries, and if you're even to deal with that person you even have in your life, or that's what you're supposed to deal with. So I think I'm looking at my camera. I hope I ain't looking all over the place, and I'm watching cars too. But once you accept them for who they are and you understand them, it's up to you if you stay in that life or not. It's up to you to understand that lesson and understand where it goes and what it's supposed to be. It's up to you to understand if your heart is actually fully closed, if you're even open to the concept of the love that you want, if your throat open so you can speak the words you want to speak, live the dream you want to live, get out of your mind, get out of your head, and make that a reality, as opposed to only making it a reality here, because that's a false reality, because it's just a dream. It's no goal. It's no manifestation. It's none of that. It's no fruition of your utopia that you're trying to create. It's like, what this utopia is, but you can't force things around to be that. You have to be open to allowing those things to flow to you, as opposed to trying to control and take the things around you that are wrong and rotten fruits and apples and trying to force them to be, what you want them to be. It's not going to work that way. Okay, I've been talking for a minute, so it's been a while since I made a video, so hey y'all, am I looking at me or whatever? Anyway, I'm not going to try to figure out this camera. Alright, I talked enough, I babbled enough. I don't know if that made sense, but it's just been a while since I talked. Have a good one.